Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully everyone is doing well and having a good day or night when you see this. This is going to be a general reading for Libra for March 17th through March 31st. So that can cover anything from love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So always take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't resonate and you know your birth time, you can get a free birth chart online and find out your other placements like your sun, rising, moon, and Venus signs, for instance. So I wanted to say that whenever you see this message, it is meant for you, as time is relative and fluid. So this can resonate, 6 months to a year in the future or even in the past. Okay, so it can resonate before or after the original intended time period of March 17th through March 31st. And one other thing I want to say real quick, if you're not watching the live and you're watching this later and you want to see a picture of all the cards that I pulled for you here today, Libra, and pulling that up if you want to look at it while you listen or while you watch me or just check it out at a later time. You can do that by just clicking in the description box below, clicking on my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com, and then click on the Facebook link and find the Libra reading that I'll post when this live is done. And then it'll just be one picture of all the cards here today, and it'll be the first comment under the video. So with all that being said, we're about to start. I've shuffled and pulled all your tarot cards here to save you some time, Libra. Also wanted to say that, well, first of all, if you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. If you like this video and you want to subscribe, it is free. So all you have to do is click on the bell icon in the bottom right and just make sure that it's active. And it just lets you know when I put out new videos. Okay, so all that. We're done with the little introduction. So let's do a quick sound bell for some general healing and grounding for the reading. So if you feel comfortable and you want to, you can take a deep breath in and out. All right. Okay, Libra. Very nice. Let's get into your reading here. I also wanted to say that I've been doing something a little differently lately, where I'm pulling the bottom and the top of each of the two tarot decks that I'm working with, just as some background information and more insight, into your reading. So I'll go over that, as it comes up. But let's go ahead and start. I'm just set my timer here, Libra. Okay. So in your main six here, we're going to go over this first. The first row is energy, starting around March 17th, can be a little bit before, a little bit after, right? So like the middle of next week, going further into that week and then the upcoming weekend. And then the last row here is the last week and weekend of March. Okay, so you have Strength upright, Knight of Pentacles upright, Ace of Pentacles upright, the Empress upright, Five of Swords in reverse, and Ace of Swords upright. Okay. So, yeah, Libra, the first card that you have here is the Strength card in the upright position. This is a beautiful card, beautiful energy to see, to start your reading off with. And again, Libra, if this isn't your energy, it could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with or just in your general environment, okay? But this is, a really nice positive card here. You see the ox pulling this old wagon with all this stuff, okay? And so they're known for their physical strength, okay, and carrying this heavy weight, okay? And so, sometimes in different decks, you'll see it as a lion, someone, a woman prying open the mouth of a lion, okay, whatever they may be. There's different symbols, but they're just like metaphors here for this strength energy, which is really, really nice, and a forward movement here, okay? Now, Well, I guess I'll wait to go over that towards later. Sorry. Um, yeah, like I said, really nice energy to start your reading off with here, Libra. And then the second card you have, which shows that you are now, or you're more grounded with something. You're possibly moving up and a leveling up in some way here with the eight. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said eight. With the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So you see there's this like ground squirrel here, and he's sitting on his mound, okay, in his little dirt home, right? And there's a desert in the background, but he is a knight. He's not like a page, which is lower, or a king, which is higher. So he's slowly moving up. He's still open to learning new things. Also, when you see this card, it talks about you could possibly be receiving a message from someone, or you're going to give a message to someone, or it's just opportunities, like medium size opportunities from the universe coming in. I say medium because it is night, right? Like we just said. But again, really great abundance in this card, and energy moving forward. Okay, so that's really nice. Now, Libra, the next card you have, again, beautiful, is the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. So this card speaks of abundance. It speaks of forward movement as well, but also it really talks about, the main metaphor here, because you have a dung beetle, right, rolling some poop or some dung, whatever you want to call it, is that you could be taking something that is disregarded as trash or not worth anything or waste, right? Like poop or whatever, dung, and making something beautiful out of it. Like the dung beetle takes the dung and they lay their eggs in it and it becomes fertilizer. Okay, so that might be a message for some of you guys here, that you're going to take something that's disregarded or labeled as waste or no longer useful, and you're going to make it useful, and you're going to make it part of your new abundance moving forward. All right. I'm just trying to decide, when I'm going to talk about your, what was on the top and the bottom of each deck here. I'm going to go ahead and talk about one of them real quick. So this is my Llewellyn deck, which I use for my confirmation cards, okay? So you had the Five of Cups upright on the top, and you had the Fool upright on the bottom, okay? So this energy speaks about maybe in the recent past, you were focusing on only the negative, right? Focusing on spilled milk or wine, right? There's wine in this picture, but there's still two cups behind him upright. There's a bridge behind him to get him to the castle on the other side without going in the water. So this is about trying to change your perspective, and if you just turn around or look at something from a different angle or point of view, that you'll see there's still good and positive things going on here. Okay. Now, I can see, so far, since we've only talked about your first three cards and the main six here, that you have taken a leap of faith with the Fool card here. You have done something to suddenly bring in this strength for you, bring in this Knight of Pentacles for you, bring in this Ace of Pentacles for you. A lot of abundance, a lot of courage moving forward. And that could be because in the recent past, or even currently still in your energy, you took some type of, leap of faith, took some type of risk, right? That some people could have viewed as foolish because they didn't understand maybe where you were coming from, or you were labeled as dumb, but you knew that it was the right step to take for you. And it's a good thing that you did, Libra, because again, it shows here from the universe, leap of faith that you took in recent past, or maybe you're still taking it, is going to be really, really beneficial for you as far as these first three cards here. Okay. Now I will say that I'm going to go ahead and talk about the other two cards because I keep wanting to go forward, but Spirit's telling me to stop and tell you now, right? So, one of your first confirmation cards, I usually wait till the end to go over all of them, but I'll just kind of go over it real quickly, is the Nine of Swords upright. Okay, so this can talk about in the recent past, you had a lot of anxiety, worry, overthinking, depression, something keeping you up late at night. Okay. Um, But I say in the past because I can see with the next three cards and the other confirmation cards that things turn around and do get better. And the reason why in the recent past you could have been in that energy was because there was some type of possible new beginning or celebration or starting to plan and work with somebody or something for the future. And it was either put on hold, wasn't well received, or just hasn't happened yet. And so that gave you here with the Four of Wands in reverse, more confusion here with the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is kind of, these two cards are just explaining again why you had this Nine of Swords energy. All right. So I can always go back over that later if I feel like I need to. But I just want to point out, because you do have a card coming up that talks about, letting go of any mental confusion, anxiety, overthinking. So it's good to know that in the recent past, there was something bothering you because of these issues, but it looks like you're going to let it go. So I just wanted to talk about that first. So now going back in order, your fourth card after the Ace of Pentacles upright is another great card, is the Empress upright. So here you see this female cow, and she's chilling in her little pasture with the mountains in the background and the nice blue sky. She's very peaceful and calm and abundant. The grass is really green. Okay. The Empress is the businesswoman of the tarot. So it doesn't matter, it's just a metaphor. You can be a man and still have Empress energy. But she's very confident and she works really hard, and she's moving forward. Okay. So again, the first four cards here are super positive and moving forward, again, supporting whatever this leap of faith or risk, that you had to take in the recent past or even currently for you, Libra. Okay. Now, the next card you have, and why I started talking about releasing and letting go of mental confusion, is the Five of Swords in reverse. And this is a good card to have in the reverse position, right? Because you want the swords to be up in tarot. That talks about clarity. So now they're up, right? So when it's right side up, they're down. There's a lot of competitive energy in the past in this card, and not focusing enough on the present moment, and greedy energy, and just very defensive with the porcupine. But now, since it's reversed, how you want it to see, more mental clarity and letting go of defenses. So again, whatever was going on in the past with any mental confusion, anxiety, overthinking, you will be letting it go perhaps the second to last week of March. Okay. And when you do that, boom, right here, Ace of Swords upright. Beautiful. Okay. So Libra, you have three aces. You have a Knight, you have an Empress upright, you have Strength upright, you have a King we're going to talk about. I mean, just really, really good energy here. But back to the Ace of Swords, again, more abundance, playful energy. You see with this panda here, okay, he's chewing on his little bamboo stick, right? But the sword is up, so that's the mental clarity, okay? And just great energy moving forward. All right. So I'm not going to talk about the first confirmation card now because we kind of already did that. So I'll go on to the second one, which is the King of Cups in the upright position. And it's confirming the Knight of Pentacles upright and the Five of Swords in reverse. So again, really beautiful, abundant energy. He's fully supported by his support system, whatever that may be, right? With him sitting on the throne here. He's in control of his emotions because his throne is in the ocean or the water here. And it's just really beautiful, abundant, peaceful energy moving forward. And there could be, some type of small leveling up, maybe for some of you, not for everyone, since it is a general reading. But that's because it is confirming the Knight of Pentacles, right? So you go from a knight to a king kind of energy. And if it's not you leveling up in some way, it could just be someone around you that's a great mentor or supporter of you, that's facilitating like even more kingship kind of energy. But yeah, when the Knight of Cups is also confirming the Four of Swords that we recently talked about too, it's the more that you, Libra, let these defenses down and have more mental clarity about whatever, you're watching this reading for, the more that you will become abundant and move forward and be plentiful and be in control of your emotions. So that's really nice. All right. Now, my favorite part of your reading so far, your last confirmation card, and I cannot make this up because I shuffle and cut all my decks several times, like before off screen, is you got the Ace of Swords again, upright. So that's 1 in 72 chances that you're going to get the same card again. And you can't make it up. Okay? Look at that. I wish I was a Libra right now. Really? Again, you have 3 aces, a knight, a king, the empress, strength, the fool. I mean, just great. But anyway, sorry, I get excited. Let me, talk about this, how this confirms the Ace of Pentacles. But, basically when we were talking about earlier with this dung beetle and how you could be taking something in the first week, not the first week, sorry, mid-March, something that's disregarded or labeled as trash or waste, and you're making it into something beautiful and plentiful, and you're moving forward. This is confirmed by the Ace of Swords in the background because it's, again, all this mental clarity that's coming to you and helping you make better decisions or be more confident or however it may resonate for you. But you do see also with this Eight of Swords in this deck, there's 2 little branches, okay, on top of the crown here at the top of the sword. And so that could talk about some possible celebrations, going to be happening. So that's really, really nice. And yeah, I mean, I'm just excited for you, Libra, because it's just, look at that. Hopefully you can see it. It's just so beautiful, you can't make that up. So I hope that, this makes sense to you and hopefully resonates. Yeah, that's what I have for you. It's pretty simple reading, actually. Or it felt that way. It felt easy, or like the energy just felt more flowing or something. I can't remember what your reading from last time was. I'll have to rewatch it and see, what transitions or, what things have changed. Because I do feel change here. But with all that being said, Libra, let's get you some quick oracle cards. I do have this new deck. It's similar author. It's the Rebecca Campbell woman. So she has another one I just got. So just give me a moment to tap back into your energy here. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra, March 17th through March 31st. Air sign Libra. What does Libra need to see? What does Libra need to know? Okay, and it says star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. All right, so that could be a message for some of you guys. You got these 3 pyramids here with this like Egyptian kind of look. It looks like Thoth, the writing god of Egypt, is in the background, and I don't know, looks like a queen. Maybe it's Nefertiti. I don't know. But yeah, there could be something that you're picking up more with this, all this mental clarity and all the aces that you have that I was talking about too, that could be Yes, right on the bell there. Confirmation from spirit. Sorry, let me put these aside because it's like I'm losing my train of thought. So yeah, with the card I just pulled for you, Libra, with the star ancestors, and finding this lost wisdom, and looking at something more deeply, that definitely could be because you have such mental clarity going on with these two Ace of Swords that you find something out, or you just have more time to look into something. So that's really cool. Okay, now you had two other oracle cards that came out. So I'm going to take them. I'm not going to take any other oracle cards, from other decks. But anyway, oh, this is so pretty. It's the Whale and the Orca Elders. Elders? Yeah. It says, share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that with the whale. Looks like a turtle or something. So there could be something to share during these next 2 weeks coming up. You could just be sharing, all this abundance that's happening for you at this time. Sorry, one second. Hermes. No. So I have to leave a little bit of music on but yeah, you could be sharing whatever this abundance is for you. And it definitely goes, they both say go deep about something here. Last one you got is Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And there's a guy in the foreground, and there's two falcons, one on each side, and a falcon kind of statue thing in the middle. That's beautiful. These cards are new to me, but I really like the artist. Okay, so it could be saying that you have, when I think of like the falcon energy, it's like skill and determination and focus. Okay, so that I would say helps you be more protected, helps you be have more safety, have more loyalty, have more trust. Okay, so it could be a message for some of you guys. All right. But yeah, that is what I have for you, Libra, for your reading. As always, if you want, I'm going to take a picture of all the cards that I pulled for you here today in case you want to take a look at it at a later time. So I'll post it in a few minutes after this live. So if you want to do that, you can just click in the description box below, or go to MalesseaMagicLight.com, find the Facebook link, and once you're there, find the Libra reading. It'll be the first comment there, just one photo of everything. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day or night, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye.